Hey family, Dr. Monica Andrews here again from the Divine Order Network. I'm coming to you. I'm going to talk to you today about credit. Yes, credit. The 5 areas that our credit score is actually generated from, and how you can make money with your credit score when you get it like in the 12 to 13%, 800 or better. It's only 12 to 13% of people that have 800 or better credit score, believe it or not. And you can be amongst one of those as well. Yes, you can. So first of all, there's 5 areas. Our credit score is actually generated from a very complex algorithm, and it's complex because it's different from Equifax, Experian, and TransUnion. Okay, that's why you see different scores because they use different things. Now, the first area is your payment history. Payment history is 35% of your credit score. So that you're making your payments on time over and over again. Payment history, that's the largest chunk, 35%. Okay. The next area is the amount of credit that you actually use versus how much you have. So your credit usage, that's 30% of your credit score. Yeah, is your usage. Now here's the deal. Your usage is funny because it's 30% of your credit score. In addition, though, the best way to get the highest, like all 30 percentile points, as I say, is to have your credit limit have your credit balance be 30% or less of your credit limit. 30% or less. So you want to use the cards. You need to use them, right? But you also want to keep the balance of your credit cards. This is revolving credit we're talking about, under 30% of the credit limit. Now there's an overall credit usage and then there's per card. So if your overall credit usage is under 30%, that your score actually goes up as well. Okay. So then the next item is the length of your credit history, which is 15% of your credit score. The length. So closing out cards, like paying them off and down and closing them out, does not help your score go up like we want it to go up. That's right. Most people think, that we call that a myth. They think, I'm going to pay things off and I'll be able to, get my score up and so forth. Well, as I said in an earlier video, is you need to be able to use the credit and show that you can use it properly. Okay? Very, very key that you can use it properly. You have to take the test. So go back and look at my video about taking the test. Credit and taking it is like taking a test in school. So if you close it out, that means you're not using it. So you need to keep the length. And the longer your credit history, yes, the better your score is going to be. Those that are in the 800s, they have had credit cards for, 10 decades, okay? 10, 11, 12, 30, 40 years. The same cards open that they've used. Yes, and you can too. The next area of the credit is the inquiries. So hard inquiries, soft inquiries. Let's talk about that real quick. Hard inquiries are when someone outside of, like you ask someone for credit to extend you some credit, a loan, or whatever the case may be. So because you asked, they're going to go and do a hard inquiry. So that means that it counts against. It's 10% of your score. A soft inquiry is when someone who you already have an account with, like you may already have a bank account or with a bank or credit union, and they may go and see if you can qualify for certain things. So they'll do a soft pull. Okay, that does not affect your score. That's not part of the 10%, but you will see that on your credit report. So you want to make sure that when you're shopping around for things, or if you're asked, if you want to save money, like you're making a purchase, like at a Marshall's or a Macy's or Home Depot, and they say, hey, would you like to save 20% of your purchase today? And what you say is no. If you know you're getting your score. You have some other plans, it's things you want to do, then, the answer may be yes. But you want to understand that when you say yes, that they're pulling your credit report, which means that's a hard inquiry. So if you go shopping in several different stores and you do that in one day and they keep pulling your report, hitting your credit, then that can actually affect your score in a negative way. And finally, the 5th area is the type of credit that you have. They like to know that you have a variety of credit. So there's revolving lines of credit and there's installments. So installments would be like your car note. You borrow a certain amount of money and you make the payments back. And once you make the payments back, you're done. You don't have access to that money anymore. Okay, or a mortgage, the same way. Or a loan, a student loan, just any type of loan. Then you borrow it and you make the payments back. And once you make the payments back, then you have no more access to that. So that's the installment loans. And then you have your revolving credit, which are the credit cards you continue having access to. So you borrow the money, whatever it is, you have a credit card that says $5,000 limit. Let's say you, because remember we said you want to stand at 30%. So let's say you charge $1,500. Okay, that's fine. That's under 30%. However, you're going to make those payments back. But when you make the payments back and you paid it down or off, you still have access to the rest of the $1,500. Okay, you have access to use that again. That's a revolving line, and that's what they look at when they're talking about your credit usage. Now, again, as I said, there's only 12 to 13% that are 800 or better credit score. So here's the thing: how do you use that credit where you can start making money? So first of all, when you have an 800 or better credit score, even 740 is a great score. When you have a score as such, the wonderful thing is that you're able to save money. So I always say, so how do you make money? If you don't have to have money going out, then that's saving money. That's money back in your pocket. You don't have to spend it. So if you can get a credit card and have 0% interest rate, yeah, there you go. Because of your credit score, or don't have to pay an annual fee. That's it. So that's money in your pocket. So that's saved money. Okay, that's how I look at that. Now, because that money can go out and go bring back some other friends for you versus like getting the credit, using it for your credit. Now, let's talk about those. Some people aren't aware that because you have a high credit score, if you maintain it, as I've kind of spoke with, that you can actually use your credit and people actually pay for what we call authorized trade lines, AUs, authorized users, AUs, okay? Positive active trade lines are very, very key for some people because in order to get their credit score up like that. Okay, so there's primary trade lines, but they're authorized users. So there are some people that they'll pay, and there's various rates out here. We have some authorized authorized users, AUs, that we offer as well. We, meaning Divine Order, our company, and we have people that will pay a certain amount depending on how much the trade line is and so forth. Well, you could be one of those people that actually offers that. Most people don't know that. I have a lot of seniors that they understand that, and they've kept their credit pristine over the years. So they keep lines of credit. They don't go close those cards out because they understand the credit game. Yes. So you can actually, yes, be on the list where you get paid something for companies that actually do that. I mean, think about that. That's passive income just because you have a credit card and people are paying for that, and it stays on their credit report. Like you add them to your card, and they don't get the card, so they're not gonna go use the card. They just get the benefit of your good credit on there for a period of time, for 2 to 3 months max. So there's a fee, and you get a part of that fee. You could even get the whole amount depending on how you do it. I had someone say, I've never made money from my good credit score. I mean, I co-signed for somebody. I never made money. Matter of fact, it messed me up. I had to spend money. That's because they didn't understand the game. Understand the game. There's lots of credit tips that I can give you. Things that you can do to get your score where you want it to be and to keep and put money back in your pocket. Another thing we'll talk about later on in another video will be business funding and how that can affect your score in a positive way. All right, so hopefully you found this helpful. If you do, do me a favor, leave me a comment, subscribe, like the video, and feel free to go to our website. Check out www.divineordernetwork.com. That's DIVINE order-network.com. DivineOrderNetwork.com. Okay, go check out our website. There's lots of information on there to put money back in your pocket, including a lot of the things that we're talking about here in these videos. In addition to, if you're real serious about making some things happen very quickly, feel free to give us a call or text at 202-579-9706. Again, that's 202-579-9706. All right, look forward to seeing you again. God bless.